ceasefire was barely dry. The rearmament was already on the runway.
Smoke on the runway, dawn in the dust. War barely ended, but peace never was. Burned out hangars, blackened steel. Then the transports came in with a different deal. No flags on the crates, just codes on the side. Industrial labels in the system inside. Air defense parts in the morning sun. Ceasefire cold, but the wiggle's begun. You could lose a war and still rise fast if somebody rich wants to buy your pass.
72 hours, that's all it gave. 72 hours to stop the wave.
But the planes kept landing, and the crates came through. Sometimes power breaks when the world ignores you.
72 hours, count it down slow. 72 hours, and still they unload. Not one shot fire, still the balance moved. It wasn't just our line, it was the deadline too.
Battered walls in Tehran glow, civilian columns, military rows, then one new line across the board. 40 billion written like another sword. Ministers staring, half relief, half fear, because help can save and still trap you here. Camera flash, polished shoes, polite handshakes, that's how the next war starts now. Not with quakes of Beijing, they call it normal trade. Reversal language for the shield they made. We're gonna assess weapons, answer bends. When the truth gets close, the sentence ends. Agricultural systems on the manifest page, but the scanner sees a different shape. Cargo moves anyway, got to close a day. That's how empires ran without saying war out loud, okay?
72 hours, that's all he gave. 72 hours to stop the wave.
But the planes kept landing, and the crates came through. Sometimes power breaks when the world ignores you.
72 hours, count it down slow. 72 hours, and still they unload. Not one shot fire, still the balance moved. It wasn't just our line, it was the deadline too.
Washington, white light screens all hum. Photos of launcher tubes, fresh canisters come. They're moving faster than expected, sir. Publicly rebuilding, but the meaning's blurred. Then one line hits like a hammer blow. Give them 72 hours, room goes cold. Every flash in the press room sounds like war, but a threat gets heavy when you don't know what it's for. Clock on the wall, digits burning down. Sanctions, draft stacked all around. Trade war options, legal maze. Military briefs in a fluorescent haze. One lawyer was just need a mechanism first. That's how deadlines age and power gets worse. Because if the clock hits zero and nothing shifts, the silence itself becomes the gift.
Not when it fails, but when it threatens.
Terran draws umbrellas over old red scars. Radar spins again where the wreck gets worse. 6 months to survive, now less to deter. Chinese steel making rematch blur. A veteran touches the new launcher frame, like a promise rebuilt from smoke and shame. Fresh paint over the blast mark line. Last war's lesson turned into design. On the boulevard, kids stop sweeping dust to watch armor crates roll through the trust. An old man mutters on the city bells. Peace arrives in armor now,
If the deadline expires,
and everyone can tell.
72 hours, that's all he gave. 72 hours to stop the wave. But the planes kept landing, and the crates came through. Sometimes power breaks when the world ignores you. 72 hours, count it down slow. 72 hours, and still they unload. Not one shot fire, still the balance moved. It wasn't just our ride, it was the deadline too.
Moscow watches, doesn't even smile, or you'll get steady for a little while. 1-8 says softly, they restore it for us. No toast, no laugh, just strategic trust. In the Gulf, the skies look quiet again. Families rebuild, clear out the pain. But runway beacons in the distance say the war is over, only on paper. The drain novel charts glow with a future cost. Pause was bought, but the rematch is loud. Beijing's buying the next round, says one voice low. And every admiral in the room already knows. Then 48 hours, still no pause. Another shipment lands because nobody claws. Did they stop? No, sir, that answer stays like a mirror held up to the cost of delays. 0 hour comes with one dry tone. Clock reads all zeros in a silent room, and nothing happens, that's the wound. Because the threat dies loudest when ignored in view. 72 hours, now all gone dead. 72 hours, still stuck in his head. No missiles launched, no final move, but the whole world saw who got ignored by whom. 72 hours, the clock hit black. 72 hours, and nothing came back. That's how the order changed, not with fire, not with doom, but with cargo still unloading after the ultimatum room. By the tunnel doors, all thicker than Number 4, new miles on the mountain, deeper than war. Radar hidden better, network lay it tight. They bury the next conflict out of sight. One engineer team leaves, one arrives. That's how the future gets built alive. Last war taught them where to hide. This one taught them who's on their side. Beijing at night still runs like day. Planes keep moving, ports don't sway. A label says civilian, the system agrees, and the shipment disappears.